Hello everyone, welcome back to your mathematics class. Today we will continue our chapter data handling. We understood in part 1 that how we can arrange our data in the form of a table. Now we will understand the method of graphs. Now under this method, there are number of graphs used for arranging or organizing the data. Some of them are pictograph, bar graph, histogram, pie chart. These are certain graphs which are used for arranging different data. But we are going to study only pictograph and bar graph, because for our class this is the only one in syllabus. So let's first understand how we can read a pictograph. Now that as the name is saying pictograph, that means in this graph we are going to make certain pictures. Now come to exercise 9.1. Question number 4. In question number 4, there is this table given where 5 villages are mentioned: village A, village B, village C, village D and village E. And there are some pictures drawn in front of these villages. Now, read the question. It is saying following pictograph shows the number of tractors in 5 villages. So that means this is a pictograph in which these pictures, these are pictures of tractors for every village is shown. So that means in pictograph we represent our data in the form of pictures. So this first row is saying that village A has these much tractors. Now let us find out what are the number of tractors for village A. Here we can see this is the representation, or you can say this is scale for our formation of our pictograph. Like this one picture means one tractor. This one picture represents one tractor. According to our data, we can change our scale. Like if we have large number of data, one picture can represent 2 tractors, 3 tractors or 4 tractors. That is according to the number of data. So here this one picture is representing only one tractor. So if we found for village A there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. There are 6 tractors. So village A has 6 tractors. Right? In the same way, village B is having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tractors. Village C is having 8 tractors. Village D is having 3 tractors and E is having 6 tractors. So this is how we can observe or read any pictograph with the help of its scale. This scale is really very important because it will tell you that how much number of the object one picture is representing. It may be possible in some other pictograph that this one picture is representing more than one object. But for this pictograph, this is representing for only one tractor. So we will consider only that. Now come to different questions which are asked on the basis of this pictograph. We have to answer them also. In the first one, they are asking, the statement is written, observe the pictograph and answer the following questions. So you will observe this pictograph and answer the given questions. First is which village has the minimum number of tractors. Now we know the meaning of minimum, that is the least number of tractors. So we have to tell the village name which has least number of tractors. We can easily see that only this village is having 3 tractors, others are having more than 3. So that means village D has minimum number of tractors. Now come to question number 2. Which village has the maximum number of tractors? Now we have to count which village has maximum number of tractors. If we count for village E, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For village A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For village C, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that means village C is having maximum number of tractors. Now come to the next question. How many more tractors village C has as compared to village B? Now they are asking how many more tractors are there with village A in comparison to village B. So we have to tell the number of tractors which are more in village C. So let's see. In village B, there are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tractors. So village B has 5 tractors and village C has 8 tractors. So more number of tractors are 8 minus 5, that is 3. How many more tractors does village C has? 3 tractors. There are 3 tractors which village C has more than village B. Now the last question is, what is the total number of tractors in all the 5 villages? That means we have to sum total all the number of tractors in all 5 villages. If we count them down, or we can directly add the number of tractors. Like village A has 6 tractors, B has 5, C has 8, D has 3, E has 6. Now total is, now add them up and your answer is 28. So total in all there are 28 tractors in all the 5 villages. So this is how a pictograph looks like and how you will read a pictograph. Moving to next question. Next question number 5 is saying the number of girl students in each class of a co-educational middle school is depicted by the pictograph. So number of girl student is shown by this pictograph, and the scale for this pictograph is that one face represents 4 girls. See, here one face is not representing one girl, it is representing 4 girls. So that means this one face means 4 number of girls. Next face means next 4 number of girls. So this we will take into consideration and we will count accordingly. But we can see in some classes there are half faces also. So what does that mean? That means the number of these half faces will be half of the number of scale. That we will look into the questions accordingly. Come to the first question. It is asking, which class has the minimum number of girl students? Now you have to find it out that which class has minimum number of girl students. As we can see, which class is having minimum number of faces? We can see here there is only one face in class 8 and one is half. So there is only 1.5 face. So in class 8, there are 1.5. Now this 1.5 is for the drawing of faces. First is 1 and this is half face. Now how we will find out the number of students? This one face means 4 girls, so this is for 4, and this half face means what will be the half of 4? It is 2. How we will find it out here? We will multiply this 1.5 with 4. Now convert this improper mixed fraction into improper fraction. It will become 3/2 into 4. Now you can cut this 4 with 2. It will become 2, and 3 multiplied 2 is 6. And you can see this is for 4 girls and this is for 2 girls. So 4 plus 2 is 6. So that means our answer is correct. So in class 8 there are minimum number of girl students, and that is 6. Right? Next is the number of girls in class 6 less than the number of girls in class 5? Now we have to find out whether the number of girls in class 6 are less than the number of girls in 5 or not. Now let us see, in class 6 there are, in class 6, how many faces are made there? 1, 2, 3, 4. And each face represents 4 girls. So we will multiply this 4 with 4, it will become 16. So class 6 is having 16 girl students. In class 5, how many faces are there? 1, 2 and half. So 2 and half multiplied with 4, it will become 5/2 multiplied with 4. Cancel out this 4 with 2, and 5 multiplied 2 is 10. So number of girl students in class 5 is 10 and class 6 is 16. So what will be our answer? They are asking, is the number of girls in class 6 less than the number of girls in class 5? But we can see that number of girl student in class 6 is more than the number of girl student in class 5. So we will write no. Our answer will be no. I hope you all are understanding. You can just simply do these calculations or just write down the number of girls and add them up. Like in class 6 there are 4 phases. First phase is for 4 girl students, second phase for 4, third for 4, and then next for 4. Now 4 plus 4, 8 plus 4, 12 plus 4, 16. Similarly in class 5, this is for 4 and half phase is for 2 girl students. So 4 plus 4, 8 plus 2 is 10. So both the calculations are giving same answers. You can choose any method. Last question is asking to you to find out number of girl students in class 7. So in the same way we will find out. This is class 7. So in class 7 there are, how many faces are made there? 1, 2, 3. 3 faces, and each face represents 4 girls. So we will multiply this 3 with 4. It will be 12. So in class 7 there are 12 girl students. You can also find them with the method of addition by just writing number of girl students represented by each face. So this face is representing 4, next is representing 4, and then the third is also representing 4. So 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 12. So any of the method you can choose, whether the multiplication or addition. So this is how we observe any pictograph and find out the required information. Now question number 6 and 7 is your homework. You will try them yourself. With this we finish our exercise 9.1. Thank you.